As I just mentioned, Brianna has earned her place already as a freshman in the history of South Jersey cross country. On my calculations here, she is the 8th girl from South Jersey to win the VIA Champions Championship. The first one was 82, Michelle Rowan. 1994, Jamie Wiesgerber from Woodstown. Then a two-time winner from Haddonfield, Aaron Donahue, which makes Haddonfield the first school from South Jersey and the second in the state to have two different VIA champions. 2003, 2004, Brittany Sedberry won it back-to-back. And 4 times, I said, in the last 5 years. Chelsea Lake Kingsway, Benny Venables, Island Regional, Holly Bischoff from Bishop Eustace. And finally, Brianna G from Haddonfield. When I really saw at that VIA Champions race, I hadn't had much of a chance to see her run this year. You just see a long career open right before our eyes. And so, again, I'm very honored to introduce our VIA Champions champion, footlocker qualifier, nationals, you're going to love that, that's a lot of fun, and runner of the year, Brianna G.
Good evening. Before I begin, I just want to say congratulations to all the athletes, teams, coaches, and parents in the room tonight on a great season. And thank you so much to the South Jersey Track Coaches Association for this incredible honor. So 3 months ago, if you told me that by the end of the season, I would be in my pajamas, dancing and singing to the sound of music in front of my team, I would have told you you were crazy. Never did I think that I would make some of my best friends with the same girls that I was afraid to even look at in August. I want to thank you ladies for making cross country something for me to look forward to every day, and for making this season one of the best ones I know I will ever have. I especially want to thank Shelby for staying by my side and being the best running partner I could ask for this entire season. You were always the person I wanted to talk to before the races, and the first person I wanted to hug when I crossed the line, and I'm really going to miss you this winter. I also want to thank Coach Bucerella for not always having blankets, a tent, and waters at hand, but also for creating a team atmosphere where we are always focused on our team goals rather than our individual goals. All of those memories made at Jersey Breeze, Ponzio's, and Saturday practices at Homedale would not be possible without him. And to Mr. Malloy, I would also like to thank you for being out there every day practicing with us, keeping our team updated on the stats, and for all those helpful tweets that reminded us to make sure we were getting to bed at a decent time before the big meets. I would also like to take the time to thank Mr. Banos for making Saturday practices at Homedale possible several times by always providing us with a bus. And not only for the buses, but also for the timely tweets that allowed everyone to follow the girls and boys cross country teams and view the results as soon as they happened. Speaking of the boys team, I first want to thank Mr. Baker and Mr. Russo for coaching me every day this season and constantly pushing me to be the best I can be. You both always put me through the best workouts and knew just how to use the workouts to boost my confidence at just the right times. And to the boys, I just want you guys to know that I wouldn't be up here tonight if it weren't for you. Thank you so much for welcoming me every day onto your team and for being some of my biggest supporters. And even though it's not my restaurant of choice, I have to say I'm really going to miss our trips to Cordova this winter. Another big thank you goes out to my grandparents for being at almost every race no matter how far away, and for supporting me each and every day. Also during those times when I'm so stressed out, thank you for always telling me just to put one foot in front of the other. Lastly, and most importantly, thank you to my family for putting up with me during this stressful season, because I know I wasn't always the most enjoyable person to be around during those crazy weeks. And a big thanks to my brother for putting in all those miles with me this summer in Oregon. Finally, to my mom, thank you so much for always calming me down before the big meets and for putting the races into perspective for me, telling me that no matter what happens, the sun will always come up tomorrow. So thank you again to everyone who made this possible for me. And again, congratulations to all the athletes and coaches and teams in this room. And I wish you the best of luck in your winter and spring sports.